music going? No lead-ins today. Didn't have it going. I am Rick McBride. Who are you?
Sarah Yaki.
And who are you with?
McBride Realty Group.
Me too. How about that?
Imagine that.
That's pretty crazy, right? So, yesterday, CNBC reported that the national housing inventory and pricing stats were out for the month of November. Of course, they trail a month. Can't know December. It's only the middle of December, right? So, for two things happened that were all-time records for the month of November. Number one, the lowest inventory of houses available in the country ever recorded in the month of November. And then the second thing was the highest prices ever recorded in the month of November. Why do those two correlate? How do they correlate? Like, you have low inventory, you have high prices, right? Why?
Because of just that.
Supply and demand, right? Right?
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at. So if you have no supply of something and you have more people trying to buy it, then the price of it's going to go up, right? So do we have more buyers in the market today than we had, say, 2 years ago? Substantially more? Huh?
Where are you going with that?
I'm just asking. It's a simple question. Do you feel like that we have more buyers in the market today, substantially more buyers in the market? Yeah, right. So there's a few more, but the number of buyers has steadily increased, but the number of buyers was even increasing during the crash. So the number of buyers is steadily increasing, but just that's basically remained steady since like 1920 when they started tracking this stuff. It's gone up based on population, based on immigration, based on all that stuff. That's pretty much gone up the same, pretty flat going up. But what is different today than all other times in history? What's different? Well, two things that I mentioned. Well, the main thing is the one thing I mentioned, which is what? The low what?
Low inventory.
Right. So there's no inventory for anyone to buy. So there's no inventory, the price is going to keep going up. So if it's low inventory and the same and buyers are increasing, where do you think prices are going to be heading in the next year?
Up.
Way up. Also, you're starting to see loans get a little easier to get, right? I mean, not super easy. They're still pretty solid loans, but you're starting to see them go up a little, get up a little bit, right? No? A little easier to get? A little bit? No. Certainly easier than 10 years ago.
Okay, but that was 10 years ago.
Yeah. Well, they're starting to, well, a couple things, a couple reasons. They're starting to relax a tiny bit the restrictions on loans, but the main reason people can afford loans is because why? They're making more what?
Money.
Right. So the economy's up, more people getting loans, less inventory, prices are at all-time record highs. There's never been really a better time to sell than right now in the history of mankind. There's never been a better time to sell right now. There's also never been a much better time to buy. Why?
Why?
It's very rare that both of those are working together. Right? Well, what did we just say? Which way are prices heading?
Up.
Right. So if you get in now, 2-3 years from now, do you think the prices are going to head up pretty quick?
Why are you doing this right now? We don't agree on some of this stuff, and you're just like setting me up to where I gotta agree with you or I dispute it.
Why can't you dispute it?
Because we do this all the time, and then you're gonna do it on the video.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, no, I don't think they're going up like you do.
You don't?
No, I don't.
But you do think they're going
I don't think that there's more buyers because they're making more money either. I think people have been able to fix their credit after the crashes. Therefore, it put more buyers back in the market. That type of stuff. You know.
Okay.
Hi,
So,
Taryn.
but you
How are
did
you?
you did say that prices were going up, right?
Yeah, they're going up. They've been going up, but you want to make it like they're like just gonna. You already had this conversation the other day, and I don't agree with you.
But you're free to disagree with me.
No, I'm not, because then you're gonna be like blah 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 blah, and then we're gonna be like this on the live video versus just not.
So on the live video, how much percent do you predict that they will
I
go
don't
up
know.
in 2020? No,
I
you
don't
don't
know.
get to.
I don't-
You don't get to do that.
See,
How
I knew
much
this was gonna
percent
involve
do they
this
go up?
stuff. I knew it.
How much do you think they're going to go up?
I don't know. I don't know a percentage. I just think it's still gonna increase.
Okay, well, traditionally it increases.
You want to make it. You know what he said the other day? He said we're gonna have the lowest rent in our area is gonna be $2,000.
by
Yeah, he said that.
2015.
Yep, that's
Mark
what he said.
those words.
Yeah.
We just recorded it now.
Yeah, we're right.
You're always wanting something recorded. There
yeah,
you go.
Find it.
There you
The
go.
lowest rent, $2,000. That's him.
In 2015.
Yeah, 2015.
Right. Mark that.
2015.
Mark
What year-
that spot.
What year are we in?
Mark
guys?
that. 2020.
Yeah, so 2015.
Yeah.
That's the way it's gonna be.
So in 6 years.
You're such
basically.
a dumbass.
Why?
At least we got it on recording. Everybody tell him what year he's saying.
2015. So, I mean 2025. You know what I meant.
Oh, there we go.
So you knew what I meant. Taryn knew what I
That's what
meant.
he meant.
It is what
Now
I
we
meant.
got that conversation going.
No, in
What he
2015.
said and what he meant.
Well, okay, we'll have that discussion then. In 2015, what were rents then?
Not much difference.
They were about $800.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
Just stop it.
It's true.
Okay.
Don't make me pull up the MLS
Go
and
ahead.
prove it.
Go ahead.
So up 50%, up another 50%. I'm good with that prediction in 5 years.
I know you are.
So you say 3% increase in 2020.
No, I didn't say any.
I said the
any
average.
percentage.
I said the average since 1920 till now is 3%. So what do you say? So 3%. So do you think it'd be a little more, a little less, a lot more, less? What do you think?
What did you say?
Since
3% from when?
since 2020 till now, I think it's creeped up a little bit.
2020 until now. We hadn't even made it to 2020.
Since 1920 till now,
Oh, that's a lie.
the average increase in real estate
All the way
is
from
between 3 to
2020 to
4%.
now.
No, 1920.
Yeah, all the way from then to now.
On average, if you average it out every year, there's
Every year, or from that year all the way to this year?
No, from that year all the way to this year, it's up like 10,000, 20,000%, something like that. I'm saying the average increase per year
Okay.
is 3%, but that includes some years, where the increase was 0 or negative even when prices went down.
I don't know. That's my answer.
So
I
what?
think it will increase.
Huh?
I don't know, but I think it's going to still keep increasing. I still see it increasing.
I think things are about to explode. They're about to shoot through the roof. But no matter which one of us is right, it's a great time to buy because we both agree on one thing. We both agree that prices are going up, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it's a great time to sell because you're going to get top dollar. It's a great time to buy because prices are heading up. So you're like, within a few years, you're absolutely going to have some equity in your property, right? No doubt about that. Well, there's always doubt. We can't guarantee anything, but it's looking pretty much like that, right?
Yeah.
So let's say the prices are going up. Let's say you owned a house and you bought it you're a first-time home buyer, say 5 years ago, and you bought it for $80,000, $90,000, and today it's worth $140,000, right? So you've got $60,000 worth of equity. So what can you do? It's 5 years later, you're probably making a little bit more money than you were making then. But even if you're only making a little bit more, you have that $60,000 that you can now put into another property, basically maintain about the same payment. If you haven't refinanced in the last 5 years, you're going to get a better interest rate. And if you haven't refinanced, by the way, you need to call us because I can do that as well. So you're going to get a better interest rate. Let's say you're in that house and you have $60,000 equity and you don't want to move, but maybe you want to make some renovations to it. So you can also refinance and take cash out of the property for your renovations. If you put in a $10,000 kitchen, for instance, you're probably going to increase the value of your house 15 to 20,000. So it's money well invested. It's a good investment. So that's another option. And then of course the third option is, which is almost the better option all the time, is if you're in the point of downsizing. So let's say that you own a property that you paid $300 for. It's gone up now. It's worth $400. So now you got $100,000 cash. You downsize into a $200,000 house, put $100,000 into it. You have a mortgage for $100,000, which is next to nothing. You can afford that on a fixed income. But whatever. I mean, now you got more money coming in, and you can travel a little bit, take some time off, whatever. So the bottom line is, there are actually less sales because there's no inventory and prices are higher. So how long did it take us to sell the house in the country club?
A couple hours.
How long did it take us to sell the house on St. Lawrence?
A weekend.
How long did it take us to sell, I don't know, that house on Corrigan, which was a really hard one?
A couple months.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're not talking about any time. You properly price a property and put it out there, it'll sell like that. That said, if you do want to get top dollar for your property, call or text us 386-866-1007. If you want to refinance or take some cash out refinance, call me directly at 386-837-5300. Other than that, we're here.
iStar.
So that's it. We're gone for the weekend. Probably won't be back before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everyone. Contrary to what Sarah thinks, we're going to have a roaring 20s. No doubt about it. It is going to be off the charts, through the roof. It's just all the economic indicators point that direction. And should be quite an adventure from 2020 through 2025. I know what I was going to say. So prices are higher and inventory's low. So agents get frustrated, right? They can't sell, right? They're like, ugh, I can't find any listings. I can't get any buyers. I do work with buyers. They sell too fast. So agents get frustrated and they leave the business. So that's great for us. But if you are one of those frustrated agents, or if you're thinking about getting into the business, you need to give us a call, because we have more buyers leads than we can handle, and we want to give them to you. So call us, text us, 386-866-1007. We'll have you working full-time next week. 386-866-1007. Anything you would like to add?
Nope.
Merry Christmas to all, and a Happy New Year and Roaring 20s to everyone if we don't see you before then. Other than that, we're stuck in our wonderful Orlando traffic, and we'll see you later.
Bye.